Hi everyone, this is Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming on to talk about a new project that I am kicking off this week. It is a collaboration put on by Luise Heinzl, and it will go throughout the month of August. Several of us are doing junk journals using her latest kits. They're called Ocean Eyes. This one is Ocean Eyes Junk Journal Pages, and she's got a corresponding kit called Ocean Eyes Ephemera Pack. It incorporates some beautiful blue colors, which are my favorite, and some mermaids. So I know Luise has already kicked off a couple of videos on her channel showing what she's doing. So I will start out by showing you the Junk Journal Pages kit. And as you can see, it's got some gorgeous images and colors. Something I did, because I really wanted to take advantage of all of this beautiful blue, is I took some of the journaling cards from the ephemera pack and made them a little bit larger and turned some of those into journaling pages for my journal also. Some pretty browns and kind of turquoise colors, and these coral colors are really pretty too. Here again, a couple of the journaling cards that I turned into journal pages. So that will be the basis of my journal. And what I am going to do is repurpose a used book cover. I found this at my local thrift store, and I chose this one because it has this beautiful deep blue cover. And it's got this pretty spine, which I will probably just keep like it is. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything to that. The book is in really nice shape. The cover and spine are in really nice shape. The inside, however, I was going to alter this and do an altered book. You can see I already started taking a few of the pages out, but I decided against that because the pages on the interior are very brittle and kind of crumbly, and I just didn't think it would hold up to use. In my opinion, I think junk journals or journals in general take on a lot more abuse than just a regular book, so I always want to make sure they're really sturdy. So what I did was I cut the book block out, and I typically do that with a craft knife. So I cut down the front side and then cut down the back side just to release all of the pages. And I will reuse some of these pages in some of my ephemera in my journal. Then what I like to do is to reinforce the spine. Now this book is in really nice shape. The spine and the hinges are really strong, but just as a matter of routine, I still always put some extra book tape on the inside to strengthen the spine. So that's what I did, and that usually comes in a roll like this. You can get them 1 inch wide, 2 inches wide, maybe even wider. I'm not sure. That's usually what I use. So my cover is all set to go. I've got my journal pages from the kit, and then I also have already pulled a number of other pages that I think I will incorporate into this journal. So I've got this vellum sheet with a map on it, and then I've got some sea plant life. I pulled some pages from gardening books, a typewriter book. These are all vintage or antique pages. This is from an old antique book. I've got from a women's embroidery magazine. I pulled a blue sheet out of there, and then calendar page, some sheet music, some other colored papers, dictionary pages. A lot of these are very neutral, so they're a nice balance to the kit pages, which are typically a lot more colorful. So I went through and pulled what I think I will be using for all of my other pages. And what I've decided to do is make a 5 signature journal. I like to use odd numbers, typically, not always, but most of the time. That way you have 1 signature directly in the middle, and then maybe 1 or 2 off of each side, depending on how many you make in total. And I just think aesthetically, that's more pleasing to me than an even number. So that's where I'm headed. I already have kind of grouped these into signatures, so my thought is to have 5 or 6 of these full pages in each signature. So that will give me a total of about between 100 and 120 pages. Now this is a 1 1/4 inch spine, so that's really pushing it. I always tend to put more pages in than I should. They get a little thick and chubby, but we'll see how it ends up in the end. If I have too many, sometimes I'll pull a few out or add a couple in if I want to add some more. So that's where I am so far. When I construct journals, I rarely think ahead about what I'm going to do with ephemera or how I'm going to decorate the pages. Usually I like to just put all my pages together first, do any sewing that I might want to do on the pages, bind it together, and then really take a look at what I want to do with my pages and what kind of ephemera I want to add. So in my next video, I will come back. It'll probably be a complete flip through of the finished journal, and then I will just talk about how I decorated my pages and how I put together some of the ephemera that I will be adding into this journal. So stay tuned, and I will be back with the final journal. Until next time, bye-bye.